It used to be the case that 4K TVs were super expensive, but now thanks to budget brands like Vizio you can pick up a 4K TV for cheaper than ever before. Vizio TVs might be lower on the price scale, but they have many of the same features as more expensive brands, like easy streaming and smart features. You can also find some really great Vizio TV deals, offering a competitive price. To make things easier, we've rounded up all of the best Vizio TV deals below, and we have some advice for you too. Cheap Vizio TVs are among the best values on the market for anybody shopping for a television, but considering how large the lineup is, there are a few things to bear in mind before you rush to grab the first bargain you see at the size you think you want. Before you dive into these Vizio TV deals, set your budget, determine what panel size is ideal for the room you're going to put it in, and know what you'll be using the TV for. Are you going to mostly be using your Vizio TV for streaming TV shows and movies? Do you plan to watch live sports? Will you have Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation consoles hooked up to it for playing video games? All of the above. Also, don't assume that you should get the same size you have now. Televisions are thinner, lighter, and much cheaper than they were even 5 years ago, so it may not hurt to size up. You are less likely to be disappointed with a larger TV than you are with one that ends up being too small. See our TV sizing guide if you need some help with this. Bear in mind that while 4K TVs are the norm nowadays, smaller ones around 43 inches and below still commonly feature 1080p Full HD panel. If you explicitly want 4K Ultra HD and the TV you're eyeing is on the smaller side, make sure it fits that bill before you hit that Add to Cart button. Although Vizio is one of the top value brands in the TV market, it also has some higher-end models under its wide umbrella. These more premium televisions boast enhancements like QLED and OLED displays, which utilize newer lighting technologies rather than traditional edge-to-edge backlighting to create a brighter picture with deeper contrast. Some also have built-in modes purpose-designed for things like gaming, so look out for those additional features when shopping for Vizio TV deals depending on your needs and viewing habits. If you are shopping for cheap Vizio TVs for a budget-friendly home theater setup, for example, then you might want to consider upgrading to a QLED or OLED panel for a more cinematic experience. Thankfully, these aren't nearly as expensive as they were when these LED technologies first hit the market a few years ago. You'll find these panels on select models in the Vizio P series, V series, and M series, and depending on size, you might even find some below $1,000 in your search for cheap Vizio TVs.